Another Raw Talks coming in hot here, boys. Welcome to another video. Had me thinking about the other day. I think most guys think to themselves, when they stop lifting, all they lose is muscle. But, I think it goes a lot deeper than that. Gotta get the caffeine for the video to get hyped up. Oh, fuck. Yeah! Because in my opinion, it's not about just like your biceps start to shrink and you lose your chest muscle. It's about losing that edge that makes you feel alive, bro. Crazy part is it's not about keeping that edge means that you have to be spending all your time and hours in the gym and being like this crazy gym monkey. But it's about a simple commitment to never let yourself fall off completely. The thing is I know a lot of guys in their 20s or even in their 30s now, like I just turned 30, where they let themselves go. They let life, work, relationships get in the way. And then they look in the mirror and they're like, oh my God, dude, I don't even recognize myself anymore. What the hell's going on? Have you ever felt that you're not losing just strength, but you're losing a part of who you are? I've been in situations like that too, in my 20s, man, for sure. Because when you do stop like lifting and working out and exercising, you don't just lose your confidence, your strength, but you lose like your momentum. And it's sort of like, you know, driving a car where, let's say you take your hands off the steering wheel, all of a sudden like you're still going forward, you're still living life, but like you're drifting off course. And so that's kind of what I want to talk about in this video today and help you realize that if you can just get back into momentum, man, with your routine, moving your body, exercising, going to the gym, chasing that best version of yourself, feels good, man, and you'll just feel better. All right, you're in the office with me. I want to do this in the office. Let's get her going. I'm setting an 8-minute timer because I don't want to go over time. I feel like I could talk about this for half an hour, but I want to deliver you as much value as possible, boys. Let's jump in. So you lose more than just muscle. You lose your identity with yourself. You lose confidence, okay? I'm going to tell a quick little story how I felt during COVID. When like the gyms were shut down. I'm like a typical like a gym bro. I'm like, oh no, the gym's shut down. However, confidence, I just want to touch on that. I think it's really important to define terms, right? How I look at confidence, proving to yourself that you're capable of doing something more, right? Getting better every single day. Just moving forward a little bit more and then getting better and better and better. You don't need to be the biggest guy in the gym. You don't need to be very lean. You don't need to be the guy that makes the most money. It's about showing up and continuing to do the thing that you're supposed to do that is hard. And that's confidence. That's how I look at a confident guy. When you stop showing up for yourself in the gym, you stop working out, you stop moving your body, you stop exercising. That's when you're probably gonna lose that confidence with yourself. You're gonna look in the mirror, you're not gonna feel that self-respect that you did when you did show up and you ate the frog. This is the saying I've been saying a lot, is eating the frog, doing the hardest task first thing in the morning if you can, okay? Eat that frog. Follow me on Instagram, guys. I talk about this stuff all day long on my stories. But lifting will give you sort of like an anchor for your self-image. And that's how I felt when I work out and I continue to show up for myself. And when COVID hit, dude, it was so weird. Like I remember thinking to myself, this is so strange. Like, when's the next time I'm gonna be able to come here and work on myself? And like, people are saying you can't go to the gym because you're gonna get sick. I'm like, well, going to the gym helps me not get sick physically and mentally. However, long story short, I know that I could go for a run, I could work out at home, lift some dumbbells, but it's a whole process of like, for me, I'm a big gym guy. I like going to the gym. I like putting in my headphones. I like shutting off the world. I like getting around other people who are challenging themselves as well. But it was such a weird feeling knowing that like that was taken away from me. And I felt like I lost a part of my identity and my confidence. So when you don't show up for yourself and you stop, you think life gets in the way, right? Like, sure, man, I totally get it. Life does get in the way. I just turned 30. I'm getting married next year. I just became an uncle. Like Sammy and I are probably gonna have kids soon. And I know there's gonna be more responsibilities piling up, but I always tell myself that's okay. Like, there's gonna be times where it's gonna feel very stressful, and again, that's okay. When you have a lot to do at work and you have a lot to come home to, but sometimes I feel like I thrive under pressure. Like I need to have a lot going on in order for me to progress in life. So another one I want to talk about with you guys is the loss of discipline and structure, right? So the gym isn't just about building muscle and like being this big juice head guy. It's a framework for discipline, consistency, and momentum in life. And so there's a lot of days for me where I don't feel like going to the gym. Honestly, after 11 years of training, I'd say half my week I'm like, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. But I get in the car, I grab the bag, I get my meal in, I go, I park outside. Damn, I'm here. I go in. I feel better when I'm done. I feel better mentally about myself. I have more self-respect for myself. And when you stop going to the gym, that loss of structure bleeds into your career, your relationships, and your lifestyle habits, right? And I hear this all the time from guys that enter in their late 20s or 30s. It's like, oh, it's like my metabolism, bro. It is what it is. I'm like, no, it's your lifestyle habits. You're choosing not to choose healthier options. You're choosing to do less work on your physical and your mental health, because I get it. There's a lot of things coming in and there's a lot of stuff going on. You don't need to go back to the gym. This is like, I see this all the time when I help guys one-on-one. Like, they come in, they tell me, bro, I need to get back to the gym. I need to gain that momentum, that confidence back. Amazing. And I say, how many sessions do you want to do per week? 6 sessions. I'm like, okay, be honest with me. Don't BS me. Can you stick with 6? Oh, yes, I can. Are you sure? Yep. And then they do 6 for 2-3 weeks. They fall off, even though they have me, and I'm keeping them accountable, but it's too much. You need to start slower. You need to build that momentum back up, right? So that you build that momentum back up, you start with 3 sessions per week. You start with 4, and then you maybe move into 5. Stop trying to start something, get back into the gym, or build a routine around health and fitness and do too much. Most of the time, you're probably gonna fall off, and you've probably had that feeling before. So body is a byproduct of the work you put in, right? You lift the weights, you recover, you sleep well, you eat good, all of a sudden you start looking amazing, and others might perceive you differently. And I think that's a big part too, especially if you're a single guy, you wanna walk into a room and get more attention, then take care of yourself, right? You'll hold yourself to a higher standard, you'll have more energy, you'll be able to have conversations effortlessly because you're feeling good about yourself. But you also have to remember that you're doing it for you too, right? And when you take care of yourself, you're gonna be able to take care of other people around you, your family, and be able to give them more energy because you're taking care of yourself. And I think that's one thing I'm really talking about in these raw talks, is the feelings and emotions that you get when you start taking care of yourself seriously, right? And you stop falling off track and you hold yourself to a higher standard. So anyways, man, my time is going down here. Hope you enjoy this video. Please let me know, guys, what you think of this. Everyone's allowed to have a perspective and opinion, and I hope you enjoy these videos. I just want to keep pushing this shit out because I love it. I love it. I love making people feel like they can chase their potential and kick ass in life. So follow me on Instagram. I'm on my stories quite a bit, talking about this stuff, showing you guys what I'm up to. So I'll see you guys there. Thanks for watching. I'll see you boys around.